Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Andrew Brew, and you are now watching Demand This. So why can the government actually produce valuable generating jobs, one might ask? Allow me to provide you a little example first, so I can give you a better understanding of why that is. A great economist by the name of Milton Friedman went to China on a tour. The Chinese delegation there showed him a new canal building project that they were working on that time. Friedman asked the delegation, "Why do you have men digging this canal using shovels? I mean, how come you're not using earth movers or bulldozers perhaps?" And the member of the Chinese delegation responded, "Oh, well, if we were to use the big machines, we wouldn't be able to create as many jobs." And Friedman then said, "Oh, it's a jobs creation program that you guys want. I thought you wanted to build a canal. If it's jobs you want, just take away the shovels and give them spoons." So you see, job creation is on a lot of people's minds, and also politicians who go around spouting about it, but really are not concerned about the consumers in the free market. See, job creation is actually quite easy. What I will argue is that economic progress is the hard part. See, we could all create jobs overnight, literally. Just take away the farm machines and provide people with rakes and handheld tools. But is that really the solution to the problem? I will actually argue that that's actually the opposite of economic progress. The real solution to the economic progress is to get rid and reduce the jobs that people are no longer in need of. Allow me to supply you another factoid. Over about 100 years ago, over 40% of the population was involved in agricultural jobs of one sort or another. Today, that's under 2%. Yet, agricultural output has risen thanks to the mechanization and the invention of all kinds of farm machines. What happened to those old agricultural jobs, one might ask? Well, as mechanization has made farm products cheaper, people have had to spend less of their money on food and are able to spend their money on other kinds of things that you want. The story of human progress has been our ability to eliminate jobs by economizing on the scarcest resources of all, human labor, in order to make the things that we want. Now, of course, not all innovations happen all at once. New innovations do take time gradually over a period. And also when these new innovations do come in, the younger people who are now going to enter into the job market have the skills they need to prepare for the jobs in the future. And while perhaps the current employees will now have to learn new skills on the job, this also may result in some people being unemployed. Now, of course, we can all agree that while unemployment is bad, I would ask you, what's the other alternative? While these labor transitions do take time, the alternative will be to halt economic progress, halt growth, halt innovation, and actually halt the reduction of poverty. Now, while all this means that the job destructions of now will also give the young people who are now coming into the job market, will give them the skills they're going to need in order to prepare for the future jobs, that will also result in what used to be agricultural jobs as before will now turn into more industrial jobs, for example, or knowledgeable jobs, or scientific jobs. And that's what we need in order to create economic progress. You see, governments are not good at creating economic progress. I would argue that maybe governments can produce work, perhaps, but then again, they're not really interested in the consumer in the free market in that sense. If you really are interested in economic progress and also creating valuable generating jobs, you will have to go to the people who own businesses. For example, Bill Gates, perhaps Steve Jobs, perhaps Mark Zuckerberg, perhaps William Buffett, so on and so forth. So you see, the real job or the real mission here is actually to use the free market enterprise system to create the valuable generating jobs that we need and to reduce or eliminate the jobs that we're no longer in need of in the American economy. That's how economic progress is made, and that's why governments can't create valuable generating jobs. I'm Andrew Abreu, and that will be your demand. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much once again for tuning in, and if you like this video, be sure to check out my other videos, and while you're at it, click like or subscribe, or both, that's pretty good. And also, while you're at it, be sure to check out my favorite YouTube channel, PragerU University. I'll provide the link on this video here and also in the description down below. That's PragerU University. Short videos, big ideas, a new world perspective, 5 minutes at a time.